Hello everyone, welcome to Tongad online classes. Let us continue our discussion on differentiation. Next problem, if y is equal to cos inverse of x, if y is equal to cos inverse x, find dy by dx in terms of y alone. Problem is, if y equal to cos inverse x, find dy by dx in terms of y only. In terms of y alone means in terms of y, right? What they have given is y is equal to cos inverse of x is given. Suppose find dy by dx is given, then just write its derivative. But in this case, what they have given is find dy by dx in terms, not only dy by dx, d square y by dx square it is. Not dy by dx, second derivative. Find d square y by dx square in terms of y alone, means d square y by dx square should be in terms of y only, right? First time differentiate with respect to x, right? Differentiate with respect to x. Then y differentiation dy by dx is equal to cos differentiation minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square, right? Now, from the given data, what is x value here? From the given data, tell me what is x value. Already you know definition of cos inverse of x. If y is equal to cos inverse x, then x is cos y only, regular function cos y. Just replace x value here, right? Then what is dy by dx? Dy by dx is minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus. From the given data, replace x value, it will be cos square y. Then dy by dx equal to minus 1 divided by, what is 1 minus cos square? 1 minus cos square is nothing but sin square only. Square root of sin square means sin only, means it is sin y. Then dy by dx equal to minus cosecant y. It is our dy by dx. But our requirement is to find d square y by dx square, right? Again differentiate with respect to x, because we need d square y by dx square. Then dy by dx differentiation d square y by dx square. D by dx of dy by dx is d square y by dx square. Derivative of dy by dx is d square y by dx square. That's equal to negative sign as it is cosecant differentiation minus cosecant y into cot y into inner function is y, its differentiation dy by dx. That's equal to minus into minus plus cosecant y into cot y into, replace that dy by dx value. What is our dy by dx? Minus cosecant y. Lastly, we get cosecant into cosecant, that is minus cosecant square y into cot y. This is our second order derivative in terms of y. Second order differentiation in terms of y alone means d square y by dx square should be in terms of y only, right? This is our second order differentiation in terms of y. Next, next problem. If x equal to 280 and y is equal to 80 square, find d square y by dx square. Derivative, second order derivative of parametric functions. Second order derivative of parametric functions, right? Already you know how to find dy by dx of parametric functions, right? Differentiate with respect to t because third variable t. Differentiate with respect to not x, with respect to t. Then dx by dt is equal to 2a only, because 2a is a constant. T differentiation with respect to t is 1 only. Then what is dy by dt? Dy by dt is equal to 2at. 2a constant, sorry, a constant, t square differentiation 2at. Now what is dy by dx here? What is dy by dx? For finding dy by dx, formula is dy by dt divided by dx by dt. That's equal to, what is dy by dt? 2at divided by 2a. dy by dt divided by dx by dt. 2a get cancelled. dy by dx equal to, what is dy by dx? dy by dx is t, but our requirement is second order derivative, d square y by dx square. For that what you do is again differentiate with respect to what? After getting dy by dx, don't differentiate with respect to t, because our second order differentiation should be with respect to x. So after getting dy by dx, differentiate with respect to x, not with respect to t. While finding dy by dx with respect to t, after getting dy by dx with respect to x. Now what is dy by dx differentiation? d square y by dx square. dy by dx, if you differentiate dy by dx with respect to x, it gives d square y by dx square. That's equal to, right hand side t is there. If you differentiate t with respect to t, then it will be 1. If you differentiate t with respect to x, then what is its derivative? Already you know y differentiation with respect to x is dy by dx. Y differentiation with respect to z is dy by dz. Y differentiation with respect to t is dy by dt. And t differentiation with respect to x is dt divided by dx, right? T differentiation with respect to x with respect to t is 1, with respect to x, that is dt by dx, right? Then t differentiation with respect to t is 1. If you differentiate with respect to x, then it will be dt divided by dx. But we don't know what is dt by dx value, right? And remember, dy by dx can be written as dy by dx is same as 1 divided by dx by dy. Just take its reciprocal, right? And similarly, dt by dx, dt divided by dx is same as 1 divided by dx by dt, right? We don't know what is value of dt by dx. So I will write 1 divided by dx by dt. Already we have dx by dt value. means it's equal to 1 divided by 2a. This is d square y divided by dx square. Second order derivative of parametric functions. First time same procedure only. First time find dy by dt, dx by dt, then dy by dx equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt. After getting dy by dx, differentiate with respect to x, not with respect to theta or t, right? Differentiate with respect to x, dy by dx differentiation d square y by dx square, and t differentiation with respect to x is dt by dx. Differentiation of t with respect to x is dt by dx, but we don't know what is value of dt by dx, but we know that dx by dt value, so dt by dx can be written as 1 divided by dx by dt. These two are one and the same only. Then replace dx by dt value, dx by dt is here, and simplify. D square y by dx square is 1 divided by 2a. It is second order derivative of parametric function. Next, x equal to a cos theta, y is equal to a sin theta. Find d square y by dx square. In this case, first time differentiate with respect to which variable? With respect to theta. First time with respect to theta, second time with respect to x. Remember this point. Differentiate with respect to theta. Then dx by d theta, derivative of x with respect to theta is dx by d theta. A remains as it is, why? Because it is a constant, minus sin theta. Cos theta differentiation minus sin theta. Similarly, dy by d theta, that's equal to a into cos theta. A constant as it is, sin theta differentiation cos theta. Now dy by dx equal to, already we have formula, dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. This is our dy by dx. That's equal to a cos theta divided by minus a sin theta. A will be get cancel, minus cot theta. This is our first order differentiation. It is dy by dx. We get dy by dx in terms of theta. Second time differentiate with respect to x, not with respect to theta or t. Then differentiate dy by dx with respect to x. Differentiate dy by dx with respect to x. Then what is differentiation of dy by dx? That is d square y by dx square is equal to minus cot theta differentiation. Cot remains my negative sign as it is, cot. What is differentiation of cot x? Differentiation of cot is minus cosecant square into, in this case we are differentiating with respect to x, so use chain rule. After cot differentiation, then theta differentiation. Theta differentiation with respect to x is d theta divided by dx. So minus of minus plus cosecant square theta. We don't know what is value of d theta divided by dx. So I will write d theta divided by dx as 1 divided by dx by d theta. 1 divided by dx by d theta. This can be written as, this is nothing but d theta divided by dx is nothing but 1 divided by dx by d theta. So cosecant square theta divided by, in the denominator dx by d theta is there, What is dx by d theta? This is our dx by d theta, right? So minus a sin theta. So minus cosecant cube theta divided by a. This is our second order derivative. Minus cosecant cube theta divided by a is our required answer, right? Because 1 by sin theta can be written as cosecant only. Cosecant square into cosecant is cosecant cube only. Next problem, if x equal to a in bracket theta plus sin theta and y is equal to 1 minus cos theta. Find d square y by dx square. Find d square y by dx square. Again same procedure only. First write dy by dx value. Already you learnt how to find dy by dx of parametric functions, right? Already you know how to find dy by dx. First find dy by dx. First time differentiate with respect to theta. Dx by d theta is equal to a constant as it is, theta differentiation with respect to theta is 1 plus sin theta differentiation cos theta. Then dy by d theta is equal to a as it is minus cos theta, 1 differentiation 0 minus cos theta is plus sin theta. Now dy by dx equal to, we have formula dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. This is formula, that is a sin theta divided by a into 1 plus cos theta. A get cancel. Before differentiating second time, first simplify. 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. Whole thing divided by 2 cos square theta by 2. 1 plus cos theta is 2 cos square theta. Then one of the cos term will be get cancelled, 2 get cancelled, we get tan theta divided by 2. It is our first differentiation. Next, after that second time differentiate with respect to x, not with respect to theta. Then what is differentiation of dy by dx? Clearly it will be d square y by dx square, right? That's equal to, what is tan differentiation? Tan differentiation secant square into what is theta by 2 differentiation with respect to x. 1 by 2 as it is, theta differentiation with respect to x is d theta divided by dx, right? Then 1 by 2 outside, secant square theta by 2, I will write this d theta divided by dx as 1 divided by dx by d theta. Already you know dx by d theta value. What is dx by d theta? That's equal to 1 by 2 into secant square theta by 2 into 1 divided by a into 1 plus cos theta. That's equal to 1 divided by 2a, this a, then secant square theta by 2, apply 1 plus cos theta formula, 2 cos square theta by 2, then it will be 1 divided by 4a because 2a into 2, secant square divided by cos square means secant theta, secant power 4, secant theta divided by 2 power 4. This is our second order derivative, d square y by dx square. d square y divided by dx square, right? Same procedure only. Already you know how to find dy by dx of parametric function. First find dy by dx as you done in earlier classes. After that, second time differentiate with respect to x. This is new concept. Up to this already you learnt while differentiating parametric functions. Second time differentiation with respect to x, right? Next problem. x equal to a in bracket cos t plus t sin t if x equal to a in bracket cos t plus t sin t and y is equal to sin t, y is equal to a into sin t minus t cos t. Find d square y by dx square. It is one of the important problem, right? Find d square y by dx square. Again same thing only. First time differentiate with respect to t because third variable is t in terms of t is given. If in terms of t is given, differentiate with respect to t. Suppose in terms of theta is given, then differentiate with respect to theta. Dx by d theta, that's equal to, keep that a constant as it is, cos differentiation minus sin. We are differentiating with respect to t, so cos t differentiation minus sin t, plus here use product rule. First function as it is, differentiation of sin t is cos t plus sin t as it is, differentiation of t with respect to t is 1. Then in the next step dx by dt equal to a remains as it is, minus sin t plus sin t get cancelled, t cos t. After that differentiate y with respect to t, that's equal to a remains as it is, sin t differentiation cos t minus t cos t differentiation, use product rule, t as it is minus sin t plus cos t, differentiation of t with respect to t is 1. Next, usual simplification, a into cos t minus plus t sin t, this is minus cos t, minus cos t plus cos t get cancelled, dy by dt is equal to a t sin t, this is our dy by dt. Now write dy by dx. Now dy by dx equal to, what is formula for dy by dx? Dy by dx equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt, right? That's equal to, what is dy by dt here? Dy by dt a t sin t, a into t into sin t divided by a into t into cos t. A t will be get cancelled, we get tan t. This is our dy by dx, but our requirement is second order derivative. After getting dy by dx, differentiate with respect to x, not with respect to t. Second time with respect to x, first time with respect to t. d square y by dx square is equal to, what is tan differentiation? Secant square t into, here we are differentiating with respect to x. So, differentiation of t is dt divided by dx. Use chain rule, tan differentiation then t differentiation. If you are differentiating with respect to t, then it is 1. With respect to x means t differentiation dt by dx, then secant square t divided by dx by dt. Already we know dt by dx is nothing but 1 divided by dx by dt. Then replace dx by dt value. Here dx by dt is there. So, secant square t divided by at cos t, that's equal to secant cube t divided by a into t. This is our second order differentiation, right? It is one of the important 5-mark question. Same procedure only, first time with respect to t, then with respect to x. Tan t, after getting tan t, differentiate with respect to x. Tan differentiation, secant square t differentiation with respect to x is dx by dt, right? Next problem. If x equal to a into cos t plus log of tan t by 2 and y is equal to a sin t, find d square y by dx square, right? Again same procedure only, first time differentiate with respect to t and simplify, second time with respect to x. This is the procedure. And this question also important for 5 mark. Then dx by dt is equal to, a remains as it is, cos differentiation minus sin plus 1 divided by tan t by 2 into secant square t by 2 into 1 by 2. Just by using chain rule, outermost function differentiation, then inner function, next inner function. Log differentiation 1 divided by, then tan differentiation secant square, then t by 2 differentiation 1 by 2. After this just simplification, that's equal to a remains as it is minus sin t plus 1 divided by, I will write sin t by 2 divided by cos t by 2. I will write this tan t by 2 as sin t by 2 cos t by 2 and write this secant square as 1 by cos square t by 2 into 1 by 2 remains as it is. Now one of the cos term will be get cancelled, then remains with a in bracket minus sin t plus 1 divided by sin t by 2 cos t by 2 into 2 means 2 sin t by 2 cos t by 2 means sin t only. By using half angle formula, after this take LCM, then it will be minus sin square t plus 1 divided by sin t. Simplified form, a cos square t divided by sin t. This is our dx by dt. After this write dy by dt. Already y is given, right? What is dy by dt here? Dy by dt is equal to a cos t only. A as it is sin t differentiation cos t. Now write dy by dx. Dy by dx formula, dy by dt divided by dx by dt, that's equal to, replace dy by dt and dx by dt, a cos t divided by a cos square t divided by sin t. Here nothing is given means 1, denominator of denominator becomes in the numerator. A cos t divided by 1, denominator of denominator becomes in the numerator. Sin t divided by cos square t. A remains as it is. A get cancel. One of the cos term also get cancel. We get tan t. This is our dy by dx. But our requirement is second order derivative. Now differentiate with respect to x, not with respect to t. First time with respect to t, second time with respect to x. D square y by dx square is equal to secant square t, tan differentiation secant square t differentiation dt divided by dx, that's equal to secant square t into, write dx by dt value in the denominator. This is dx by dt 1 divided by a cos square t divided by sin t. Denominator of denominator becomes in the numerator. I will write here. Denominator of denominator becomes in the numerator. That's equal to secant square t. This sin t becomes in the numerator. Then a remains as it is. And this denominator cos square is nothing but in the numerator secant square t. Means it will be secant t power 4 into sin t divided by a. This is our required answer, right? With this problem I will stop today's class. Thank you.